Have you ever thought about how a single letter can change the course of history? Indeed, one such letter did just that. Penned by none other than Albert Einstein, this missive was addressed to President Franklin D. Roosevelt in the year 1939. It wasn't a casual correspondence, but rather a dire warning. Einstein alerted the president about the potential to construct extremely powerful bombs, a terrifying prospect that could be realized through a nuclear chain reaction in uranium. This wasn't just a scientific hypothesis. Einstein's letter was a call to action, a plea to leverage this knowledge before it fell into the wrong hands, and it wasn't ignored. This very letter sparked the initiation of an immense scientific endeavor known as the Manhattan Project. The project that would forever change the face of warfare and the world as we knew it. Imagine all of this started with a simple yet profound letter. So, how did Einstein's letter translate into one of the most pivotal projects in scientific history? Well, it all started when President Franklin D. Roosevelt received Einstein's letter in 1939. The letter was impactful, to say the least, outlining the potential for a new type of bomb, one that harnessed the power of atomic energy. This alarmed Roosevelt, prompting him to act swiftly. He immediately set up the Advisory Committee on Uranium, a group of top scientists and officials tasked with researching uranium's potential for military use. This was the first significant response to Einstein's letter, marking the beginning of a project that would eventually shake the world. However, the project's initial pace was slow. It wasn't until the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 and the United States' entry into World War II that the urgency for this project increased. The stakes were higher, and the need for a powerful weapon was more pressing than ever. In 1942, the project was moved under the control of the U.S. Army. This was a pivotal moment, as it marked a significant shift in the project's management and direction. With the Army's resources and organization, the project picked up pace. It was renamed the Manhattan Engineer District, reflecting its new military management and the location of the Army's engineering division. However, despite its name, the project was anything but confined to Manhattan. It sprawled across multiple sites in the United States, each dedicated to different aspects of the project, from the laboratories of Los Alamos in New Mexico to the production facilities in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. The Manhattan Project was a massive nationwide endeavor. The Manhattan Project was thus born, its roots traced back to Einstein's letter, a letter that sparked a scientific and military endeavor of unprecedented scale, leading to a turning point in scientific history. A single letter that led to the birth of the atomic age. The Manhattan Project was not just any scientific project, it was an endeavor of unprecedented scale and secrecy. Imagine, if you will, a colossal undertaking that sprawled across a nation, demanding the cooperation and intellectual prowess of some of the greatest minds of the time. This was the Manhattan Project, an effort so massive it's hard to fully grasp even today. The project was a hive of activity, buzzing with the ceaseless work of scientists, engineers, and countless other workers. It was a melting pot of intellect, with top scientists from around the world pooling their knowledge to unlock the secrets of the atom. Names like Robert Oppenheimer and Enrico Fermi, minds that would go down in history, were at the forefront of this extraordinary endeavor. In the shadow of a world at war, these brilliant minds worked under a cloak of secrecy, their mission hidden even from the very government that had sanctioned their work. The secrecy was so profound that many of those involved in the project had no idea of the full extent of what they were working on. Only a select few knew the true purpose of their relentless toil. And the scale? The Manhattan Project was a behemoth, spanning multiple locations across the United States. Vast facilities sprang up almost overnight, each one a cog in the giant machine that was the project. From the deserts of New Mexico to the forests of Washington State, the project was a testament to human ingenuity and determination. This unprecedented endeavor was not without its fruits. The Manhattan Project resulted in the development of the first atomic bombs, a feat that had once seemed impossible. It was a triumph of science, but also a chilling reminder of the destructive power that humanity now wielded. In a matter of few years, the Manhattan Project had achieved its objective, forever changing our understanding of destructive power. The echoes of that seismic shift in scientific history still resonate today, a testament to the monumental undertaking that was the Manhattan Project. The Manhattan Project, spurred by Einstein's letter, would leave a lasting impact on the world. The year was 1945. The war was at a climax, and then the unthinkable happened. Two Japanese cities, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, were obliterated by the devastating power of atomic bombs, the lethal offspring of the Manhattan Project. The world was left in shock, the war ended, but the echoes of the blasts reverberated far beyond the ruins of Japan. The use of atomic weapons sparked ethical debates that continue to this day. Critics questioned if the ends justified the means, while proponents argued that the bombs hastened the end of the war, potentially saving lives. This marked the birth of the nuclear age, an era fraught with fears of mutual destruction and the constant pursuit of nuclear deterrence. But the Manhattan Project did more than just unleash nuclear power. It reshaped the geopolitical landscape of the 20th century. It tipped the scales of power, leading to the Cold War, a protracted power struggle between the United States and the Soviet Union. The race for nuclear supremacy dominated global politics, influencing strategies, alliances, and ideological battles. In the grand tapestry of history, the Manhattan Project, instigated by Einstein's letter, stands out as a pivotal moment. It was a testament to human ingenuity and a stark reminder of the responsibility that comes with such power. Einstein's letter and the Manhattan Project together marked a turning point in scientific history. Let's reflect on the immense impact of Einstein's letter and the Manhattan Project. We've journeyed from a single potent letter penned by Einstein to President Roosevelt, sparking the initiation of the colossal Manhattan Project. We've observed its unprecedented scale and secrecy, leading to the development of atomic bombs. These bombs, a testament to the might and peril of science, left an indelible mark on our world. A single letter, a massive project, and a world forever changed. Such is the power of science, and such was the impact of Einstein's letter and the Manhattan Project.